Breaking Steelers, legendary move. You won't believe who just signed for $180 million. Watch us, Jalen Ramsey joins Pittsburgh. Are you ready, Steelers Nation? This is the biggest, most game-changing signing in franchise history. Jalen Ramsey is officially in Pittsburgh, and he's bringing a $180 million contract with him. This deal doesn't just shake the AFC North, it shakes the entire NFL. If you're a true Steelers fan, you need to know every detail of this historic move and what it means for our playoff hopes. Stick around. I've got the exclusive scoop, contract breakdown, and how this one signing could bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Pittsburgh. Don't miss out. This is Steelers news you'll be talking about for years. Hit that play button now. Yo, Steelers Nation, what is going on? If you're watching this video right now, you're witnessing one of the most monumental moments in Pittsburgh Steelers history. I mean it when I say this. The deal is done. Jalen Ramsey, one of the absolute best cornerbacks in the entire NFL, is officially a Pittsburgh Steeler. This is not a drill. This is not a rumor anymore. It's confirmed. The Steelers have locked up Ramsey on a massive contract. We're talking $180 million. Yes, you heard me right. $180 million. This deal just dropped today, and Steelers fans everywhere should be celebrating because this move changes the entire landscape of the team and the AFC North. So, buckle up and get ready because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this historic signing, what it means for the Steelers, and how this will shape the upcoming NFL season. Now, before I dive into the nitty-gritty, let me just say this. Landing Jalen Ramsey is one of the biggest defensive coups the Steelers have pulled off in years. We all know the Steelers have always been a team defined by their defense. The Steel Curtain legacy lives on through every era of this franchise, and Ramsey's signing is a loud, bold statement from Pittsburgh that they intend to bring back that dominant defensive identity in a big way. For years, Steelers fans have been hoping for that elite shutdown corner to pair alongside the likes of Minkah, Fitzpatrick, and Terrell Edmunds, and now that dream is reality. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a diehard Steelers fan, well, you already know this is the news we've been waiting for. Jalen Ramsey is a 5-time Pro Bowler and a defensive force to be reckoned with. He's been shutting down top wide receivers since his rookie year in 2016 when he was drafted 5th overall by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ramsey is known for his physical style, his uncanny ability to read the quarterback, and his shutdown coverage skills. Not to mention, he's a playmaker who can change the momentum of games with big interceptions or clutch pass breakups. And at only 27 years old, he's right in the prime of his career, which means the Steelers are getting a player who will impact their defense for years to come. Now, you might be wondering, how did the Steelers manage to land a player of Ramsey's caliber with such a massive contract? The answer is simple. This front office is on a mission. Kevin Colbert, Mike Tomlin, and the entire Steelers management made it clear this offseason that they wanted to upgrade the defense in a major way. Ramsey was their primary target, and after weeks of talks, negotiations, and intense speculation, the Steelers finally got the deal done. The contract reportedly spans 5 years and is worth a staggering $180 million, including $110 million guaranteed. This isn't just a splash signing, this is a franchise-changing investment. It signals that the Steelers want Ramsey to be the foundation of their secondary moving forward. Let me break down why this signing is so impactful. First and foremost, Ramsey is a lockdown corner. What does that mean? Simply put, when Ramsey is on the field, the opposing team's top wide receiver is going to have a rough day. He's one of the rare corners who can shadow a number, one receiver all game long without giving up much. And in today's NFL, with so many explosive passing offenses, having a player like Ramsey is invaluable. Think about it. In the AFC North, you have dynamic receivers like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase in Cincinnati, and then there's the electric mobility of Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Ramsey's presence immediately elevates the Steelers' ability to control those explosive threats. But Ramsey isn't just a typical cornerback, he's versatile. He can cover the outside receivers, slot receivers, and even tight ends. That flexibility gives the Steelers' defensive coordinator more options when... Okay, now let's talk about the contract a little more because it's eye-popping. $180 million over 5 years with $110 million guaranteed. That's an average of $36 million per year, which places Ramsey among the highest-paid defensive backs in NFL history. It's a huge commitment from the Steelers, especially considering how important managing the salary cap is. But this signing shows they are willing to invest heavily to build a championship-caliber team. This contract also sends a clear message to the rest of the AFC North and the entire league. Pittsburgh means business. They're ready to compete with the best teams, and they aren't afraid to spend the money to make it happen. Now, what does this mean for the Steelers roster overall? Well, first of all, the secondary just got a massive upgrade. Pair Ramsey with Minkah Fitzpatrick, who's already one of the top safeties in the league, and you've got a secondary that can lock down any passing attack. Add in Terrell, Edmunds, and maybe a few more complementary pieces, and the Steelers have the makings of a truly elite defense. This will give their pass rushers even more freedom to pressure quarterbacks because they know Ramsey has their back in coverage. And speaking of pass rush, remember how important that has always been to the Steelers' defensive identity? With Ramsey locking down receivers, defensive coordinator, insert DC name, can dial up more blitzes and stunts, keeping offenses off balance. It's a domino effect. A lockdown corner forces offenses to check down or throw into tight windows, which creates turnovers and stops. That's exactly what the Steelers' defense needs to turn close games into wins. Offensively, this signing indirectly helps too. When your defense can get off the field quicker, the offense gets more opportunities and better field position. And when you know your defense can handle the toughest receivers in the league, there's less pressure on your offense to score every single drive. This signing truly has the potential to impact the team on every side of the ball. Steelers fans should also understand how this signing shakes up the AFC North division. The Steelers are sending a loud message to the Bengals, Ravens, and Browns. Ramsey's presence raises the level of competition in the division. Expect even more intense physical games where every yard will be fought for. Rivalries like Steelers versus Ravens and Steelers versus Bengals just got even more exciting because Ramsey will be on the field making big plays against those teams' best weapons. This signing could spark a defensive arms race within the division. Other teams might look to strengthen their defenses to keep up. Social media is already buzzing with excitement, and I don't blame the fans one bit. Steelers fans are ready to party. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are flooded with memes, reaction videos, and pure hype over this deal. Some fans are calling it the best signing in Steelers history. Others are already dreaming of a return to Super Bowl contention. Honestly, the energy is incredible, and it's the kind of buzz the Steelers needed to kick off this offseason. So what's next for the Steelers now that they have Jalen Ramsey? Well, it's simple. Keep building. They need to continue adding pieces to support their superstar defense. That could mean signing or drafting more defensive backs, linebackers, or even offensive weapons to complement the defense. The front office will have to manage the salary cap carefully, but with Ramsey locked in, the team can focus on building around him. Training camp is going to be one of the most exciting in recent memory. Fans will finally get to see Ramsey suit up in the black and gold, lining up across from the league's best receivers. Coaches will be working on new schemes to maximize Ramsey's talents, and teammates will be energized by the addition of such an elite talent. If you're watching this and you're pumped about what this signing means, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think Ramsey's impact will be this season. Who else do you want to see the Steelers bring in to pair with him? And how far do you think this team can go with Ramsey leading the defense? I want to hear all your thoughts. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're as excited as I am. And if you haven't already, subscribe for non-stop Steelers updates, breaking news, and in-depth analysis. This channel is your home for everything Pittsburgh Steelers, and we've got plenty more content coming your way this offseason. So to sum it all up, the Jalen Ramsey deal is done. $180 million. 5 years locked in. The Steelers now have one of the best defensive players in the league, ready to bring a new era of dominance to Pittsburgh. This is a franchise-defining moment, and the road to the playoffs just got a whole lot more exciting. Steelers Nation, it's time to celebrate. Here we go, Steelers!